The audience went silent the moment the blind boy lifted his face toward the lights. No cane, no guidance, just a trembling breath and a stage filled with people who didn't believe in him. But to understand how he reached this moment, we need to go back to the beginning, back to when everyone thought he was a mistake the show shouldn't have accepted. 12-year-old Elijah Turner had been blind since he was 3. His mother, Denise, worked 2 jobs and still barely managed to keep the lights on. When she heard about the talent show auditions, she hesitated. Elijah wasn't like the other kids. No fancy clothes, no vocal coaches, no money for instruments. But Elijah begged her. He said he wanted to prove to the world that he wasn't broken, that he wasn't someone to pity, that he could stand on a stage like everyone else. But when they arrived backstage, reality hit hard. The producer, Mark Redding, looked at Elijah with annoyance, not compassion. "We can't waste airtime on someone who can't even see this stage," he muttered under his breath. The assistants laughed. One even said, "Just let him sing quickly so we can cut him from the final edit." Elijah heard every word. His mother did too. She squeezed his shoulder, whispering, "Show them who you are." While other kids were pampered and rehearsed, Elijah sat in a plastic chair, hands folded, waiting. When he asked where the water table was, a contestant's dad said coldly, "Get your mom to do it. Don't wander around, you'll cause a scene." Denise's eyes filled with tears, but Elijah just smiled. "It's okay, Mom. I don't need water. I just need one chance." His chance came, barely. Mark finally called him. "All right, kid, go out there, sing your song, and try not to trip." His mother hugged him tightly before he walked on stage alone, guided only by memory and the echo of his footsteps. When the spotlight hit him, the audience murmured. Some whispered, "Why is he here?" Others pulled out phones, expecting a disaster. Even the judges exchanged doubtful looks. But Elijah stood still, breathing slowly, feeling the room instead of seeing it. Then he began to sing. His voice didn't just fill the room. It carried every struggle, every insult, every moment he wished he could see his mother's smile. The audience froze. The judges leaned forward. People who laughed earlier now silently wiped tears. Elijah's voice rose higher, stronger, fuller, lifting the entire auditorium with it. When he finished, the silence was deafening. Then the crowd erupted, a standing ovation, the loudest of the night. Even Mark backstage looked stunned. The judges walked up to Elijah, each one in disbelief. One of them said, "You're going to change lives with that voice." Elijah just smiled and asked softly, "Did my mom hear it? I want her to be proud." "She did." She ran on stage crying, holding him the way only a mother who survived years of pain can hold her child. And in that embrace, Elijah learned something important. He didn't need sight to see who loved him, and who never did. Within days, his audition went viral. Millions watched. Donations poured in, scholarships, record labels, interviews. Elijah became a national symbol of resilience. The producer who mocked him was fired. The show issued a public apology. Months later, Elijah stood on a national stage, this time as a finalist, this time confident, this time unshakable. And when he sang again, the whole world listened. Because sometimes, the brightest stars are the ones who rise from the darkest places.